Welcome back to BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I welcome all for this particular IIT Kanpur GATE PYQs Engineering Mathematics Part 3. Okay, in first two parts we taken linear algebra, calculus and probability, and today's video we are going to talk about differential equations, vector calculus and complex analysis, my dear friends. Okay, so we start with differential equations, and before that we are starting this GATE Champions series. If you want to solve your MCQs, MSQs and numerical answer type questions, important questions for each branch, around 500 plus questions will be solved live in this particular GATE Champions series, my dear friends. So we explain concept through questions. Okay, for all the branches, civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, IN and CS, we have this particular series. Around 500 plus important questions will be discussed, okay, live. So it is kind of live workbook, my dear friends. Am I clear? So please do attend. It is starting from 26th August, my dear friends. Generally class would be around 8 p.m. Some classes may be, okay, at 6 p.m. So do subscribe our channel to get regular notifications. Am I clear? Hi, good evening, Alok Pandey. Very good evening, sir. So this is about GATE Champions series. Hi, Abhiram. Very good morning or very good evening. I am used to take morning classes regularly, so I am saying very good morning. Okay. So this is about me, myself, Sridhar DV Sir. I am having 20 plus years of teaching experience, and my qualifications are MTech Saka from NIT Karnataka Surathkal and MSc Mathematics from JNTU Hyderabad, and I am associated with BYJU'S from past 1 plus year, and we are working on a project called Recorded GATE Content. First of its kind, we created visualized animated content for you, my dear friends. And under BYJU'S Exam Prep app, if you see this particular category, learn with video lessons, you can find all these subjects which were recorded by me, complete subjects, my dear friends. Those who purchase the course can access all these videos. Otherwise also some of these videos you can go through, my dear friends. Okay, so this is the idea. Let us start today's class, that is problems on, that is IIT Kanpur GATE PYQs, which were asked in 2001, 2007 and 2015. The topics for today are differential equations, vector calculus and complex analysis, my dear friends. Okay, first one, what is degree of a differential equation? See, the degree of differential equation is nothing but, what is degree, my dear friends? The order of highest order, or the power, not order, sir, the power of highest order derivative when differential equation is free of radicals and fractional powers, okay, or when the dependent variable and its derivatives are free of fractional powers. So that is the definition. That is the definition of degree, my dear friend, the power of highest order, derivative when the dependent variable and its derivatives are free of fractional powers. It is not, my dear friend, it's not order, it is degree. Hi Mani, hi Manivannan, very good evening, sir. So this is second order derivative, this is the highest order derivative. What is the power of this? The power of this is 1, so the degree of this differential equation is 1, my dear friends. It is very simple, sir. The degree is 1. So what is the degree? 1. Not 2, Alok Pandey, it is 1. I am saying, and again you are doing the same mistake. It is not order, it is degree. Order is 2, but degree is 1 for this. And this degree question, you can see around 5 plus questions were asked in GATE examination about degree, my dear friends. Yeah, B is the correct answer. Abhiram, correct. Abhiram, correct. And Kanakaraju garu, it is wrong. Manivannan, okay, you accepted. Thank you. We need to accept mistakes. Okay, learn from mistakes. Now the solution. See, generally first order differential equation, there are 3 ways of solving it. One is variable separable method. The second one is Leibniz linear form, if it is in that particular form. And the third one is exact differential equation form, my dear friends. Mostly you try with variable separable form. If it does not work, check whether it is in linear differential equation form. Otherwise, you need to go for that exact differential equation form, my dear friends. Okay. So let us see whether we can separate the variables or not. So what is it? dy by dx is equal to y square. Separate the variables. So you can write it as dy by y square is equal to dx. The variables are separated. You integrate this and introduce the constant of integration. What is integral of 1 by y square, sir? It is actually y power minus 2. Its integral is y power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, which is minus 1 by y, my dear friends. So what is it? It is minus 1 by y, and integral dx is x plus c. So this is the solution, which is called the general solution of the given differential equation, sir. What is it? General solution. Yeah. If you substitute this initial condition, you are going to get what is known as particular solution. So what is this particular condition, sir? Y at 0 is equal to 1 means what? When x value is 0, the value of y is 1. Substitute x0 and y1 in the previous solution, sir. So y1 means it is minus 1, x is 0. So it gives you the value of c, which is minus 1. So because you got a particular value of c, the solution which is obtained now is called particular solution. Minus 1 by y is equal to x, and what is the value of c, sir? It is minus 1. Is it clear? So you want the value of y, no? So what is the value of y from this? Y is equal to, see, minus 1 by y, you know. So y will be what, sir? Or minus y will be 1 by x minus 1. So if you multiply with minus sign, it becomes 1 by 1 minus x, my dear friends. So this is the solution for the given problem. Y is equal to 1 by 1 minus x. 1 by 1 minus x. But interesting thing in this particular problem is where this particular solution is valid. Where this particular solution is valid. That is the question, sir. He is asking where this particular solution is valid. See, obviously x should not be equal to 1. That means when x is less than 1, it is valid, or when x is greater than 1 also it is valid, but it is not valid when x is equal to 1. So minus infinity to plus infinity is wrong because x is equal to 1 available in this particular interval. At x equal to 1, solution is not defined. Even here 1 is included, that is wrong. Here if you observe x less than 1 or x greater than 1 is the correct option for this problem, my dear friends. Hi Sagar Pal, hello sir. Sir, will you upload C language complete course on YouTube? It's already there, my dear friend. It's already there on YouTube. Almost 18 lectures are completed, 2 more to go. We are about to complete that C language lecture, sir. C. Very good. Hello, Sagar Pal. Very good. Next problem. This is also a very interesting problem. I generally regularly solve this problem in class also. A very good problem. See, the first order differential equation, especially variable separable problems we solve to practice integration. I generally suggest students to practice integration, indefinite integration with first order differential equation at this level. Don't do your 10 plus 1, 10 plus 2 mathematics, sir. Solve first order differential equation. You get a good practice of indefinite integration. Am I clear? So now it is dy by dx is equal to what? 1 plus cos 2y by 1 minus cos 2x. So what you do is you separate variables, that is all y terms together and all x terms together, and remember that differentials are in the numerator. Differentials are in the numerator. So you can write it as dy by 1 plus cos 2y, and this is dx by 1 minus cos 2x. And I always tell students to remember these two important formulae. One is 1 plus cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x. And the other one is 1 minus cos 2x is equal to 2 sin square x. Or in other words, cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2 and sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2. The most important formula one should always remember. Am I clear? And using this, what happens? This can be written as dy by 1 plus cos 2y is nothing but 2, because here y is the variable. Please see that carefully. It is 2 cos square y, and this is dx by 2 sin square y. 2 to cancel. Because variables are separated, directly integrate to get the required result, my dear friend. That is integral dy. And actually 1 by cos square y can be written as 1 by cos square is nothing but secant square y dy is equal to 1 by sin square y is nothing but 1 by cosecant square y d, it's x, no, please be careful, it is x, here it is x now, use the variable properly, here also it is x. And use immediately constant of integration. Hi Tushar Sisodia. And my dear friends, this differential equations, vector calculus and complex analysis is exclusively for other branches other than CS students. If any CS students are there, this is not useful for you. Okay. For CS computer science students, this is not part of your GATE syllabus. If you are interested, you can attend, sir. Am I clear? And what is integral of secant square y, sir? Integral of secant square y is tan y. And integral of cosecant square x is minus cot x plus c. That can be written as tan y plus cot x is equal to c, my dear friends. So what is the correct answer? Tan y plus cot x is equal to c. Is it available? Yes. Option C is the correct answer. A very simple, straightforward question. Okay. So it's all about simple integrations, sir. Variable separable method is direct integration, my dear friends. Next problem. dy is equal to x square y. dy is equal to x square y. Actually, you can solve it by variable separable method, but I want to solve it by the Leibniz linear form, my dear friends. So this can be written as minus x square y is equal to 0. See, this is what we call it as Leibniz linear differential equation, dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q are functions of functions of x. Then the integrating factor is given by the formula e power integral p dx. This is called integrating factor, and general solution is given by the formula y into integrating factor is equal to integral q into integrating factor dx plus c. So this is the direct formula, sir. Mathematical sciences, it is useful. Mathematical sciences, obviously this is useful, sir. Am I clear? Mathematical sciences people, obviously it is useful. I also did this, am I clear, long back when I cleared my national eligibility test. We prepared all this. Of course, we do more. Mathematical sciences people need to do more. It is basics for them. Okay, this is very basics, my dear friends. Now you got it. So what is p here? P here is minus x square. What is p here? Minus x square. Q part is 0, my dear friends. So first let us find out the integrating factor, which is e power minus x square dx. E power integral minus x square dx. So what is it, sir? It is e power integral of x square is x cube by 3. So it is e power minus x cube by 3, my dear friends. Don't use any constant of integration for integrating factor. Don't use any constant of integration. Now what is the general solution, my dear friends? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral q, but q is 0, therefore right side part is completely 0 plus constant of integration. So the answer for this is y into e power minus x cube by 3 is equal to c. And there is some condition like y is equal to 1 at x equal to 0. That is called initial condition. Apply the condition, my dear friend. That is when x is 0, the value of y is 1. Substitute the condition, that is y1 and x0. E power 0 is 1, so it is 1 is equal to c. That is the value of c is equal to 1. So what happens, sir? We get y into e power minus x cube by 3 is equal to 1. So what is the value of y, sir? E power x cube by 3. A straightforward answer, my dear friend. No twist, nothing, straightforward question. Option D is the answer. If you want, you can solve it by variable separable method also. You can solve it by variable separable method also, my dear friends. Try that. The next problem. It's a very challenging question, but we do it in a very simple manner, friends. You will not find this simple way generally outside anywhere. This is, only available. This particular solution is available here itself. Am I clear? The simplest way of handling this. For that, we need to understand two important things. First, let me explain, then I solve it. Okay. See, this is called differential of xy. What is differential of xy, my dear friends? Differential of xy is y dx plus x dy. This is called differential. What is differential of a function of two variables, sir? Dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy, sir. Okay, so this is called differential. D of xy means y dx plus x dy. That is differential of xy. Similarly, differential of y by x is what? Differential of y by x. See, same as u by v rule, sir. Denominator is x square. X into, instead of writing derivative, you write differential of numerator, that is dy. X dy minus y, okay, x into dy, y into differential of denominator. Those who know these two things, this problem can be solved within no time, my dear friends. Within no time, you can solve this problem, my dear friends. So let me write the problem, that is x into, it looks little dangerous, but it's very simple. Y dx plus x dy into cos y by x, y into x dy minus y dx into sin y by x. Okay, so what I do is, I keep this y dx plus x dy here on the left side. X and cos y by x, I send it to the other side. So when I send x to the other side, it becomes y by x, and this x dy minus y dx as it is, sin y by x by cos, that is sin by cos is what, sir? Tan y by x. See, right now Java I am not doing, sir. Java long back I done. Python, okay, but because present situation is GATE. So we are discussing for GATE point of view, mainly the BYJU'S Exam Prep GATE. The channel name is GATE. It is mainly for GATE. But definitely in the future, after GATE examination, definitely will come up with those courses, my dear friends. Python for sure, or some concepts related to data science like machine learning, artificial intelligence. These ideas will definitely come up, but right now the main concentration, because we have hardly 4 months for GATE point of view and our channel is mainly aiming at GATE. So first let us concentrate on GATE. So if you prepare for GATE, if you are going for any higher level studies or any different technology, your base will be strong, then you can learn any concepts very quickly, sir. Am I clear? Yeah, no problem, sir. If you take in course, okay, the regular course will be done. The Python and other things, as I told you, right now our concentration is GATE, and we are entering September already. Okay, so hardly next 4 months we will be more rigorously, okay, discussing or helping students for GATE, my dear friends. Okay, if time permits, definitely will come up with Python course, my dear friends, for sure. Okay, but this concept or this class is mainly devoted for GATE PYQs. Let us talk about it. Okay, now y dx plus x dy is nothing but d of xy, my dear friends. Now if you observe here, x dy minus y dx, x dy minus y dx, in the denominator x square is there, this can be written as d of y by x. So I need x square, so already x is there, no? I multiply with one more x and divide with x, so that there is no net change. So this x into y is xy, this x dy minus y dx by x square can be written as d of y by x tan y by x. Now what you do is you separate all xy terms and all y by x terms, my dear friends. So it is like 1 by xy d of xy is equal to tan y by x into d of y by x, my dear friends. See, just like d of x, it's like d of xy. Here xy is variable of integration, here y by x is variable of integration. Now what happens? Variables are separated. Happily integrate and use a constant of integration. See, it is same like 1 by tinku d tinku. What is integral of this? Simply like 1 by x dx. What is integral of that? Log of x. So here log of tinku, and here it is log of xy. What is the answer for this? Log xy. And what is tan y by x integral, sir? Log secant. Tan integral is log secant. So it is log secant whatever argument is there, because you are integrating with y by x only. Now y by x is like your variable of integration, because all are logs na. So let us manipulate our constant of integration as some log c, my dear friends, without any problem. So now log a plus log b can be written as log ab, my dear friends, log c into secant y by x, which is log xy. Log cancels, So you get xy is equal to secant y, xy is equal to c into secant y by x. If you send secant y by x to the other side, it becomes xy into 1 by secant is nothing but cos y by x is equal to c. And this is how we can solve this problem very quickly, those who understand the differentials. If you identify differential, this is one word answer, sir. Otherwise, of course, this problem is solved using substitution like y by x is equal to v. Generally, I solve it by that method in classes. This method, I do it in class, but later I do it. After exact differential equation, I generally use this method, my dear friends. Okay. This is the simple way of handling. So, in GATE, he definitely expect this method, my dear friends. This is the method which they expect in GATE. That's why this question was asked in GATE, my dear friends. Am I clear? All of you able to follow? Any doubts? I don't know how many of you are, hi, good evening, sir. How many of you already know differential equations and attending? Without knowing it, this particular, okay, topic, what we are doing, GATE PYQs. I never suggest any student to start PYQs, start with PYQs. PYQs are end product. Okay, after learning the concept, after practicing it, then we should start doing PYQs, my dear friends. Okay, see, it's not like, you have to attend my class. Even if you don't attend, my dear friends, this is the proper order. First learn the concept, apply the concept, practice some questions, then take PYQs. That is the proper order, my dear friends. Now we move on to second order differential equations. So always write in the differential form d. Okay. So what is this d square by dt square? This can be written as d square plus 5d plus 6 into y is equal to 0, where d represent d by dt, my dear friends. D represent d by dt. Now what you write is auxiliary equation for this. What is auxiliary equation for this? M square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. We have to find the roots of this particular auxiliary equation. What are the roots, my dear friends? Minus 2, minus 3 are the roots. Once you know the roots of the auxiliary equation, because it is a homogeneous linear differential equation, directly you get the solution. But please see this here, the independent variable is t naught x. Independent variable is t naught x. So y will be equal to c1 e power minus 2t plus c2 e power minus 3t. It's a numerical answer type. The guesswork would be lesser. We have to solve. We have to substitute the conditions y0 and y1 to find the values of c1, c2. Once you find it, you find dy by dt and you find dy by dt at t is equal to 0, my dear friends. So now this is your general solution, sir. Substitute the condition. What is the first condition? Y at 0 is equal to 2. That is, when x is 0, the value of y is equal to 2. Substituting this, you get 2 is equal to e power 0 is 1, sir. Sorry, x, not x, it is t, no. So let me use t only. Let me use t only. So when t is 0, the value of y is equal to 2. So c1 e power 0 is 1. So it is c1. E power 0 is 1. So it is c1 plus c2 is equal to 2, my dear friends. Now let us see the second condition, that is y at 1 is equal to 1 minus 3 by minus e cube. That is, when t is equal to 1, the value of y is this. Let us substitute this condition. Let us put t is equal to 1, then value of y is 1 minus 1 minus 3 by minus e cube is equal to, because t value you put 1, so it becomes t value is 1, means it is c1 e power minus 2 plus c2 e power minus 3, my dear friends. So the right side part I simplify. It is like c1 by e square plus c2 by e cube. LCM is e cube. So it is c1 e plus c2, my dear friends. So this is equal to c1 e plus c2 divided by e cube. Actually left side e cube, right side e cube cancel. So the answer which you get so far is, first equation is c1 plus c2 is equal to 2. From this you call it as 1, and the second equation is, actually you can multiply with this minus sign so that it becomes 3 minus 1. So that what is it, sir? 3 minus 1 is equal to, and what is it? c1e plus c2. c1e plus c2. Now you have to solve these two fellows for finding the values of c1 and c2, my dear friends. Subtract one from the other. So what happens? These two get cancelled. So C1 is taken common. So it is 1 minus E. Here it is 2 minus 3E minus of minus plus 1. That is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 minus 3E, taking 3 common, we get 1 minus E, my dear friends. This 1 minus E and 1 minus E cancel. So you get C1 is equal to 3. So what is the value of C1? C1 is 3. Because first equation is C1 plus C2 is equal to 2. That means 3 plus C2 is equal to 2 means the value of C2 is equal to minus 1, sir. So you got both the values of C1 and C2. C1 is 3 and C2 is minus 1. So what is the solution, my dear friend? Y is equal to C1, that is 3 into e power minus 2t, C2 that is minus 1 into e power minus 3t is the solution, my dear friends. Actually this solution is called particular solution. What is it called? The particular solution, my dear friends. But the problem is not completed because he is asking dy by dt at t is equal to 0. So you find dy by dt for this. What is dy by dt, sir? Minus 6 e power minus 2t and minus of minus plus 3 e power minus 3t, my dear friends. That is dy by dt. You have to find dy by dt when t is equal to 0. That is, you put t is equal to 0. What happens to this? This is minus 6 plus 3 means minus 3. So the answer for this problem is minus 3. So what is the correct answer for this problem, my dear friends? Minus 3 is the answer for this problem. Okay. See, obviously mathematics, people expect you to do mathematics, my dear friends. Okay. All of you able to follow? Next problem on your screen. What is the solution for this problem? See, actually after finding solution, you have to see which one satisfies this. See, one way of doing it is people directly see this, because this solution should pass through this point, means it should pass through x is equal to log 2 and y is equal to 3 by 2. Means if you put x is equal to log 2, y value must be 3 by 4. Y value must be 3 by 4. So what people do is, without solving it, directly substitute this x value in each of these options and they identify which one is correct. Okay, that is very good method, sir. That is called verification method. But sometimes what happen, more than one options would be correct. More than one options would be correct. In that case, you will be in danger. Suppose only one option satisfies this particular condition, you are in safe hands, happiest situation, sir. But sometimes what happens, more than one option satisfies that, then you are in danger, my dear friends. Am I clear? Of course. Anyhow, this particular problem, verification method is the easiest method. We can do it. But let us solve the problem. First, let us at least get the general solution. After that, you can do guesswork. So we generally suggest at least write general solution, then you can do your guesswork, my dear friends. So what is it? D square. Let us write this problem in operator form. D square minus 1 into y is equal to 0. This is called operator form for the given differential equation, my dear friends. Now what we need to do, write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation means helping equation, which is m square minus 1 is equal to 0. So the roots are plus 1 minus 1, my dear friends. Once you know the roots, because y and x are the dependent and independent variables, the value of y will be c1 e power x plus c2 e power minus x. And if you observe, all the options are having e power x and e power minus x only. And here we have only one point is given. So only one point is given means the only way to handle this particular problem is substitute the value and verify the solution. The best method for this problem is substitute the value of x, then check whether y you are going to get for that or not. That is the best method for solving this problem, my dear friends. So let us substitute the options. X is equal to log 2, let us substitute 1 by 2 e power log 2 minus e power minus log 2. See, e and log cancel, so you get 2. 2 to cancel, so you get 1, sir. Here what happens, 2 power minus 1, so you get 1 by 2, which is 1 by 2. But y value you want 3 by 4, therefore option A is wrong. Let us see option B. 1 by 2 e power log 2 plus e power minus log 2. 1 by 2 as it is, e power log 2 means 2. And e power minus log 2 is like e power minus log 2 is e power log 2 power minus 1, e log cancel, 2 power minus 1 means 1 by 2. So you get 1 by 2. So this is actually 5 by 2 into 1 by 2, yani 5 by 4. But you want 1 by 4, even this option is wrong, my dear friends. Let us substitute in the next option, which is 1 by 2 e power log 2 minus e power minus log 2. and it is equal to 1 by 2, 2 minus 1 by 2. This is 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. So the correct answer is 3 by 4. So option C is the correct answer for the given problem, my dear friends. Option C. Very good, Hanif Khan. Super. Very good. Very good. Super fast. So that is the story, my dear friend. This is a bit interesting problem for EC people. Am I clear? Good problem. Let us solve this problem. The solution of the differential equation. Let me write the problem in operator form. Okay, I'll do it in two parts. Means let me divide the screen into two parts and solve it. So that k square into d square minus 1 into y is equal to minus y2. y2 is just a constant, my dear friends. Just to confuse you, trouble you, they'll give you that general formats. It is a non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Non-homogeneous, first of all, for finding yc, you write the auxiliary equation, which is k square m square minus 1 equal to 0. That means m square is equal to 1 by k square, yani m is equal to plus minus 1 by k, my dear friends. M value is plus minus 1 by k. Therefore, what is y value, my dear friends? Because y is dependent and x is the independent variable. So we have to write y in terms of x, which is some constant into e power x by k, e power x by k plus some constant into e power minus 1 by k into x, that is e power minus x by k. This is not complete solution, it is only complementary function because it is a non-homogeneous equation. So what is particular integral, my dear friends? The particular integral is given by 1 by k square d square minus 1 operated on this minus y2. But y2 is just a constant, no? You can simply write it as e power 0x without any problem. Now what you do by first method for particular integral, if e power 0x or e power ax is right side function, you have to put d is equal to that a, whatever power is there, that you have to do it. So the method for solving this is put d is equal to 0. If you put d is equal to 0, this is d square means 0 square, that is 0 minus 1, yani 1 by minus 1 into minus y2, e power 0x is anyhow 1. So you get minus y2, yani particular integral for this problem is y2. Now you know particular integral, you know complementary function. The general solution is given by complementary function plus particular integral, my dear friends. Complementary function we already know, it is c1 e power x by k plus c2 e power minus x by k plus particular integral. What is particular integral, my dear friends? y2 is the particular integral. So this is your general solution. Now the important thing is, with these boundary conditions, what is the solution? So let us first apply the first boundary condition, that is y is equal to y1 at x equal to x1. First boundary condition is when x is equal to 0, the value of y is y1. Let us substitute in this problem, my dear friend. That is y is equal to y1, x equal to 0. x0 means e power 0 is 1. So you get simply c1 plus c2 plus y2. So this is the relation you got, that is c1 plus c2 plus y2 is equal to y1, my dear friends. Or in other words, c1 plus c2 is equal to y1 minus y2, my dear friends. So with the first condition, I got one relation. No problem, let it be there. Let us see the second condition. Here you have to be very careful with this second condition, sir. So what is it? Y is equal to c1 e power x by k plus c2 e power minus x by k plus y2. This is the problem. See the second condition, y is equal to y2 as x approaching infinity. That is, when x approaches infinity, the value of y is equal to y2. Now you have to be very careful here. Okay. Now look here, sir. This point I want everyone to understand before continuing. If it is e power minus x by k as x approaching infinity, this fellow e power minus infinity, this fellow tend to 0. But if you consider limit as x approaching infinity, e power x by k, as x approaching infinity, this will tend to infinity. So this limit you cannot apply on this, because if you apply on this, the limit will tend to infinity. That is, y value should tend to infinity. But given that y is equal to y2 means This term should not be there. This term should not be there. What do you mean by this term should not be there? When you can say this term is not there? Because that term is there means you are in dangerous. You are in danger. Why, sir? Because the value of y tends to infinity. So this term should not be there means what must be the value of C1? So what must be the value of C1? If you don't want this term to be here, what must be the value of C1? Because this limit should be finite means this term should vanish. That means C1 should become what? C1 should become what? C1 should be anyone? Anyone? Hello dear friends. Anyone? C1 should be what? This term should be this term should not be there means this term should be 0. This term 0 means because e power something is never 0. Okay? E power normal values for real values it is never 0. So what should be 0, sir? C1 should be 0. That is this C1 value must be 0. So value of y is actually C2 e power minus x by k plus y2. Okay? So C1 value must be 0. Now as x approaching infinity this will be 0. So y is equal to y2 is satisfied. So if very good. Anirban Nath, very good. Hanif Khan, very good. Very good. So this is the story, sir. So C1 should be 0. Now once C1 is 0, even in this you can substitute na. C1 value is 0, you already got it. Then what is C2? C2 value is y1 minus y2, my dear friends. Y1 minus y2. Now once you got it, what is the solution? So what is the solution, sir? Y is equal to C, what is y is equal to C1, but C1 is 0, this is gone. So it is C2. But what is C2, sir? What is C2? y1 minus y2 into e power minus x by k plus, what is it? Plus y2. So this is the solution for the given problem, my dear friends. So what is the correct option? What is the correct option for this problem, my dear friends? Sorry. What is the correct option for this problem? कोई समाधान नहीं है. Is this option available or not? Is this option available or not? Is it first one? y1 minus y2 e power minus x by k square is saying, but you got only e power minus x by k. D is the correct option, Balaji Babu. Very good. Balaji YT, YouTube. Very good. So that is the answer, my dear friend. So you found C1, C2, then the problem is done. In this, the main story is this part, sir. This part, those who understand, this part, those who understood, there is nothing in this problem. It's like regular problem only to confuse you, they give you this y1, y2 business, my dear friends. Otherwise, it is very regular problem only. Okay, this is the last problem under differential equation. Then we move on to vector calculus. D square is equal to something. Again, write down the operator form for this, that is d square into y is equal to minus 12x square plus 24x minus 20. First, because it is a non-homogeneous linear differential equation, for complementary function we write auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation for this problem, sir? M square is equal to 0, yani m values are 0, 0. Once you have m values, you can write complementary function which is c1 plus c2x into e power 0x. E power 0x is 1, so it is simply c1 plus c2x, my dear friends. Now what about particular integral? See, the particular integral is given by 1 by d square operated on minus 12x square plus 24x minus 20. Minus 20. This is just integration 2 times. Just integrate this 2 times, sir. First time when you integrate, what happens? Minus 12 x cube by 3. X cube by 3, 3 fourths 12. So you get minus 4 x cube and it is 24 x square by 2. 2 12s 24. So 12 x square and it is 20 x minus 20x. Once you integrate it, again you have to integrate because it is d square means integration 2 times. So let us integrate it again. So when you integrate next time, what happens? Integral of x cube is x power 4 by 4. 4 cancel, you are going to get minus x power 4. The next one is 12x cube by 3, 3/4, that is 4x cube you are going to get. 4x cube you are going to get. The next one is 20x square by 2, 2/10, that is minus 10x square. So this is your yp, my dear friends. So what is complete general solution for this problem? Y value must be equal to yc plus yp. And what is yc, sir? C1 plus C2x. C1 plus C2x is your yc. And what about yp, sir? Just now we calculated very hot solution, which is minus x power 4 plus 4x cube minus 10x square. Now you have to apply these conditions. X0 then y is equal to 5, x2 then y is equal to 21. After substituting you get C1, C2 values. Then you have to find the value of y when x equal to 1. Okay. So let us substitute the condition. First condition is what, sir? X0 then y is y. The first condition is when x is 0, the value of y is 5. Let us apply this condition. That is 5 is equal to x0 means C1 will be there. C2 into 0 is 0. That is C1 minus 0, 0, 0. This completely is 0. So C1 value we already know, that is 5, my dear friends. So the value of y is actually 5 plus C2x minus x power 4 plus 4x cube minus 10x square, my dear friends. Now the second condition is when x is 2, the value of y is 21. When x is 2, the value of y is 21. So let us substitute 21, 5 plus C2 into x is 2, no? So 2C2. So what is it? 2C2. And minus 2 power 4 is 16. 2 cube is 8, 8 fours 32, minus 2 square is 4, 4 tens 40. So simplify this to get the value of C2. Anyone can simplify this and tell me the value of C2, my dear friends? Please give me the value of C2 for this. 37 minus 56, that is minus 19. Correct, Nalina? Is it correct or any mistake, sir? Generally I do mistakes. Printing mistakes happens. Please let me know if I do any printing mistakes. I am very much dependent on my students for simplifications purposes. C2 is 20. Huh? I don't think so. C2 should not be 20, sir. What I calculated earlier. I think it should be 18. Not 20. C2 20, na? Correct 20, na? Okay. Okay. This 21 is also there. Very good. C2 is 20. Good. Correct, sir. Anirban. Very good. Correct. C2 20. So now what is y values are? C1, that is 5 plus C2, that is 20x minus x power 4 plus 4x cube minus 10x square. You got it. Now we have to find y at x equal to 1. So when x is equal to 1, what is the value of y? Substitute x is equal to 1 in this. Anirban, perfect. You are doing wonderful, sir. Yes, yes. 21 or 18? I think, sorry, I think 21 is wrong. Oh. Please be careful. 5 plus 20, 25 minus 1, 24 plus 4, 28 minus 10, 18. Y value should be 18. Anirban, Babu, what you done? It's a crime. 18 is correct. Hanif Khan, super. Great, going. So this is about some problems from differential equations which were asked by IIT Kanpur earlier. So if you observe, they are asking, a decent mathematics questions. Am I clear? They are expecting you to solve the problems, not verificational methods. Mostly they are asking questions which need to be solved. Okay, which need to be solved. Got it? Good work. Okay, it is part 3 now. I forgot to change that. Now comes vector calculus. Let us see some questions from vector calculus, my dear friends. The first one. What is divergence of this position vector xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar? See, directly position vector r bar, if you know it, if you know this formula, divergence of r bar is, anyone knows direct formula for this? Anyone knows direct formula for this? Two important formulas we should never forget. One is divergence of r is 3, very good Aman, and curl of r bar is 0 vector. These are very important results we should never forget, my dear friends. So, direct questions. You should not waste our energy in solving such problems, sir. Of course, this also can be solved. We will take one more problem where we solve the procedure. Those who do not know this, after solving the next problem, come back and do it. Very good, Anif Khan, very good. Yeah, next problem. What is divergence of this fellow? See, divergence means what, sir? The I component you partially differentiate with respect to x, plus j component you partially differentiate with respect to y, plus k component you partially differentiate with respect to z. That is the story, my dear friends. So, this is I component, j component, k component. So, this you have to differentiate with respect to, partially differentiate with respect to x. This one with respect to y, and this one you have to differentiate with respect to z, and add, you are going to get the divergence, my dear friends. So, the divergence of the vector field is given by del dot v bar, my dear friends, and it is given by dou by dou x of the I component. What is I component, sir? Minus x cos xy minus y. This is x component, I mean I component. Then dou by dou y of j component, which is y cos xy. Then k component, which is sin z square plus x square plus y square. Sin dou by dou z. Don't forget, sir. What happened to this? Dou by dou z of sin z square plus x square plus y square. It is simple work, my dear friends. Okay. So, let us simplify, partially differentiate with respect to x. So, here it is minus cos xy minus x into cos derivative is minus sin. So, minus of minus plus sin xy into xy derivative with respect to x, that is y. So, you get x into y, sir, xy sin xy. Then what about partial derivative of this with respect to y? Y derivative is 1, you get cos xy. Then y into cos derivative is minus sin. Cos derivative is minus sin xy into derivative of xy with respect to y is x. So, you get xy sin. So, let me write this neatly. Minus xy you are going to get minus xy sin xy. And here derivative, this x and y are zeros because we are partially differentiating with respect to x. Sin derivative is cos, and derivative of inner function is 2z, my dear friends. And minus cos xy plus cos xy gone, xy sin xy minus xy sin xy is gone. So, we are going to get 2z into cos z square, my dear friend, 2z into cos z square. So, that is option A. Perfect. Balaji YouTube, you given a wrong answer or what? When I am not seeing. So, 2z cos z square is the correct answer for this, my dear friends. Curl. Curl. What is curl, sir? We write del cross V bar. This is curl. So, for that, let me write that in the next slide. Del cross V bar is equal to what? I bar, J bar, K bar, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, and dou by dou z. So, we are going to find determinant, but you have to partially differentiate the terms, that you have to take care. And I component is here, that is 2x square, j component is 3z square is here, and k component is y cube is here. So, just find determinant, you are going to get the required answer, my dear friends. That is I bar into dou by dou y of this and dou by dou z of this, which is 3y square minus dou by dou z is 6z, my dear friends, minus j bar into, so when you are doing j bar, minus j bar means the cofactor will be minus sign. So, this you remove it, dou by dou x of y cube is 0, dou by dou z of 2x square is 0. So this is completely 0. The next one is k bar into dou by dou x of 3z square is 0, dou by dou y of 2x square is 0. So this is completely 0. You got 3y square minus 6z into I bar, my dear friends. So you have to find del cross v bar at a point. What is the point, sir? X and y and z equal to 1. That is, you have to find it at 1, 1, 1. So you have to put x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. So that is nothing but 3 minus 6 I bar, yani minus 3 I bar, my dear friends. So what is the correct answer? Option A. Very good, Mr. Hanif Khan. Hanif Khan. Yeah. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Okay. So the answer for this problem is minus 3i. Dharmesh M. What is that M, sir? What is that M, sir? Where you require M here? Okay. Now the next problem, the directional derivative field of this, okay, function of x, y, z in the direction of this particular vector. See, the directional derivative of this scalar function. कल कर लिए सर कैलकुलस, आज हम डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन हो गया है, अभी वेक्टर कैलकुलस कर रहे हैं, बाद में कॉम्प्लेक्स करेंगे थोड़ा देर. ओके, सो दैट इज द स्टोरी माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. सो डायरेक्शनल डेरिवेटिव इज गिवन बाय the directional derivative of u is given by the formula del u dot, see you want directional derivative in the direction of vector a bar, that is given by del u dot a bar by mod a bar, my dear friends. A bar by mod a bar. Is the idea clear? So for that, first of all you have to find del u, that is called gradient of u. What is del u, my dear friends? Del u is nothing but dou by dou x of u, that is dou u by dou x I bar plus dou u by dou y j bar plus dou u by dou z k bar, my dear friends. Hope you understand. Now what is partial derivative of this with respect to x, my dear friends, which is simply 2x I bar. Partial derivative of this entire function with respect to y is x derivative is 0, that is minus 3 z j bar, and partial derivative with respect to z is minus 3y k bar. Is the idea clear? Now what is del u at the given point? 2 minus 1 4, that is x is 2, y is minus 1 and z is equal to 4. 2 2's 4 I bar and z is equal to 4. So 3 into 4 is minus 12 j bar and y is minus 1, minus of minus plus. So it is plus 3 k bar, my dear friends. So now you got del u. Now you got del u and a is this particular vector, sir. What is a bar? A bar is given, which is I plus j minus 2k bar. So what is mod a bar, my dear friends? Which is under root coefficient of I, which is 1 square, coefficient of j, which is 1 square, coefficient of k, which is minus 2 whole square, which is nothing but under root 6. ये under root 6 है. Now let us apply the directional derivative of u in the direction of a bar, which is given by del u dot a bar by mod a bar. And del u, you already know it, which is 4 I bar minus 12 j bar plus 3 k bar dot product with, what is it? Yeah, root 6. Super, super. Correct, sir. Correct. Not corrupt, correct. I plus j minus 2k. I plus j minus 2k divided by root 6. Divided by root 6. Now dot product corresponding components you multiply. 4 into 1 is 1, minus 12 into 1 is minus 12, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 upon root 6, which is nothing but minus 18 minus 18 plus 4 is minus 14 by root 6. Minus 14 by root 6 is the directional derivative, my dear friends. So the answer is minus 14 by root 6. Is it clear? So please simplify to get the required answer. Anyone solved it? Minus 14 by root 6. Anyone simplified it having calculator? If you have a calculator, please simplify and tell me the answer, because it is a numerical answer type, my dear friends. It is a NAT, numerical answer type question. Otherwise, you have to keep that answer only. So those who do not know the answer, I think I have written somewhere. I don't know. I think 5 point something, because minus sign 5 point something you should get. Please verify that. Next one. This is in the form of integral p dx plus q dy, where c is bounded by x is equal to 0. See, x is equal to 0 means what, sir? X is equal to 0 means, I'll just write it. X is equal to 0 means y axis. Yeah, minus 5.71. Very good, Vivek Babu. Minus 5.71 something. Very good. This is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, and this is x plus y is equal to 1. This is the line x plus y is equal to 1. See, my dear friends, what we need to do is we have to find the line integral of this along this closed curve. Along this closed curve, we have to find line integral. Now what I use is, I use Green's theorem, my dear friends. I use what? Green's theorem in a plane. By Green's theorem in a plane, integral c p dx plus q dy is given by the formula double integral dou q by dou x minus dou p by dou y into dx dy over the region bounded by this closed curve. What is the region? This is the region, my dear friend. That is, over this region we have to find the double integral. Here p is 3x minus 8y square, q is 4y minus 6xy, my dear friend. So by applying Green's theorem, what happens to your problem? Integral c 3x minus 8y square dx plus 4y minus 6xy dy. This problem changes to double integral of dou by dou x of q. What is q, sir? 4y minus 6xy minus dou by dou y of p, which is 3x minus 8y square into dx dy. And this need to be done over this region. What is the region of integration? This triangular region, my dear friends. So let us simplify this first. So what happens to this? This is double integral over the region R. What is dou by dou x of this? This is 0. Dou by dou x means it is minus 6y. What is it? Minus 6y. And what is dou by dou y of this? This is 0 and it is minus 16y. Minus of minus plus 16y. So it is plus 16y into dx dy, my dear friends. Into dx dy, my dear friends. And this is over the region x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and x plus y is equal to 1. And this is your region of integration. This is your region of integration. Find the limits of this fellow and solve the integral. So first let me find the limits of this. X limits, if you find, x varies from where to where, sir? X enters on this particular line. Okay. So of course these are y limits first of all. Okay. You can do first x limits or y limits, anything, sir. These are y limits. So if you want x limits first, let me do that also. Let me do x limits first. So if you take x limits first, where x enters and where it leaves. X enters on this particular line, which is x is equal to 0. X leaves on this particular line. What is the name of this line? X plus y is equal to 1. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 1 minus y, my dear friends. And what about the y limits, sir? The least value of y is 0 here. The highest value of y is 1 here. Very good. So just substitute the limits to get the answer. So it is double integral. X limits are going from 0 to 1 minus y, and it is actually okay, and it's actually 16y minus 6y is 10y into dx into dy. So first you can integrate with respect to x, treating y as constant, then you can integrate with respect to y, my dear friends. Okay, and y limits are, First I am writing x limits, then y limits, my dear friends. So now when you integrate with respect to x, it is 0 to 1, 10y is constant, integral of dx is x, where limits are from 0 to 1 minus y dy, my dear friends. So when you simplify, 10 is constant, keep it outside, 0 to 1. So it is y into 1 minus y, that is y minus y square into dy. Now you integrate with respect to y, my dear friends. What is it? Y square by 2 minus y cube by 3, 0 to 1. Now what is it? 10 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So that is 3 minus 2, 1, that is 1 by 6. That is 10 by 6, yani 5 by 3 is the answer for this problem, sir. So what is the answer for this particular problem, sir? 5 by 3 is the answer for this particular problem. Straightforward question. No twist, nothing, simple problems. Just application of what? Application of Green's theorem in a plane, nothing more than that. All of you able to follow? See, calculus for Vivek Kumar, you have to do yesterday's and day before yesterday also little bit of calculus is done, my dear friends. Okay, means if you want to do entire calculus, if you are a paid students, already some classes are going on. Even otherwise, under BYJU'S Exam Prep app, learn with video lessons. The videos of engineering mathematics are available. You can see some of those video lessons for free, my dear friends. So you can directly do calculus part only in that. Am I clear? Now this is surface integral over the sphere. Sphere means a closed surface. So this particular problem is like, I'll write 1 by pi outside, surface integral of 9x I bar minus 3y j bar. This nds can also be written as, dot nds. This can be written like this, where this we can call it as some f bar. We can call it as some f bar. So it is like, f dot nds over the closed surface. So here I am going to use what is known as Gauss divergence theorem. I am going to use what is known as Gauss divergence theorem. By applying Gauss divergence theorem, when you have the closed surface f dot nds, that is equivalent to triple integral of del dot f dv. dv means dx, dy, dz, or you can simply write dv over the volume bounded by this closed surface. Volume bounded by the closed surface, or the region enclosed by, see, you can write v or you can also write r, my dear friends, where r is the region, enclosed by, yes, whatever closed surface, yes, my dear friends. So here we just need to, f bar means this fellow. So what is del dot f? Let us calculate first of all. What is del dot f? Dou by dou x of I component, that is 9x, plus dou by dou y of j component, that is minus 3y, dou by dou z of k component, which is missing, equal to 0. So it is 9 minus 3 yani 6. So this del dot f is 6, my dear friends. But here there is 1 by pi factor is there, that you have to take care, my dear friends. So by Gauss divergence theorem, 1 by pi surface integral of f dot nds must be equal to, because 1 by pi is there, you have to keep that 1 by pi every time. 1 by pi triple integral of del dot f dv over the region enclosed by the surface S. So 1 by pi as it is, and del dot f is a 6. Del dot f is what, sir? It is simply 6. 6 constant, take it outside, triple integral dv over the region R. But triple integral dv is simply volume of the region. What is it? It is volume of region. What volume, sir? Volume of which region? Spherical region. So V is, it is simply V, which is volume of sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 3 square, yani r square, yani 3 square, 9. 9 means 3 square. So with r value equal to 3. And what is volume of sphere, my dear friends? Formula 4 by 3 pi radius cube. And what is r here? R is 3. Substituting this, you get 2, that is I think I made some mistake. Is there any mistake I done? I think somewhere something is gone wrong. Okay, let it be here. Some calculation error might have happened. Is it 1 by pi right only? 9 minus 3, 6 only. 3 square r is 3, correct only. No problem up to here. 6 by pi cancel. 4 by 3. So it is 4 by 3, 6 into 4 by 3 into pi is gone, r cube. R means 3 cube. So what is it? 3, what is it? Square remains, 3 square. So what happens to this? What is the simplified answer, my dear friends, for this? 216. Pi r cancel. Okay, pi r cancel. So 216 is the required answer, my dear friends. Yeah, 216 is the required answer. Is that correct? 216 is the required answer, simplified answer. Okay. Pi cancel. I was cancelling something. Okay, even 3 2's also you can do it, sir. Next step, instead of this here, if you cancel it would be easier. 9 into 24, that would be 216. Is the idea clear? So 216 is the answer for this problem, my dear friends. Let us take some problems from complex analysis now. J is under root minus 1. Then what is j power j? See, generally in mathematics we use I, whereas electrical and electronic students mainly use this j because they have a conflict with I. So they use j, my dear friends. So complex number we generally write a plus ib, whereas sometimes they write a plus jb. You need to understand from the context, my dear friends. We need to understand this from context. Okay. So whether j or I, they are one and the same, my dear friend. Mathematics we use only I. But sometimes, you know, IN, EC and electrical people, they use J, my dear friends. Please note that. Now, what you have J, there is something called exponential form. Okay. See, please remember the exponential form for the standard fellows. This is 1, which can be written as e power I 2k pi. Okay. And this is I, which is e power I pi by 2. Whereas this is minus 1, which is e power minus I pi. Whereas this is minus I, which is e power minus I pi by 2. So standard numbers and their exponential form. J or I am using I, my dear friends. Okay. J means instead of I am writing J. Instead of J I am writing I, sir. So J will be e power I pi by 2. So he is asking what, sorry, e power j pi by 2. So what is j power j, my dear friends? Which is e power j pi by 2 whole power j, which is nothing but e power j square pi by 2. And what is j square, sir? J is under root minus 1 means j square is minus 1. So it is e power minus pi by 2. So the answer for this problem is option D, my dear friends. Option D is the correct answer for this. Next one. Z1 is given and Z2 is given. Argument of Z1 by Z2. Argument of Z1 by Z2 is asking. Which F answer for this, Harif Khan? Where you get F for this? So, argument of Z1 by Z2 is simply, you can write arg Z1 minus arg Z2, my dear friends. So, just find argument of Z1 and argument of Z2. Then you can find difference of that is your answer, my dear friends. Okay. Now, you see Z1 is 5 plus 5 root 3i. And Z2 is 2 by root 3 plus 2i. Very good. For that D is the answer. Now look here, what about argument of Z1? That is simply tan inverse of y by x. That is, this is x plus iy. When you do, this is y and this is x. Tan inverse of y by x. That is tan inverse of y is 5 root 3 by 5. Yani tan inverse root 3, my dear friends. Y by x, that is 5 root 3 by 5, that is tan inverse root 3 is the answer. Now what about Z2 argument? Argument of Z2, my dear friends. Again tan inverse of y by x. Very good, sir. Tan inverse of 2 by root 3. 2 to cancel, this root 3 will go up. That is tan inverse root 3, my dear friends. So what is argument of Z1 by Z2, sir? Which is simply argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2. Both are one and the same, so it is 0, my dear friend. Tan inverse root 3 minus tan inverse root 3. Even you don't have to worry about what is tan inverse root 3. You don't have to worry about what is tan inverse root 3, my dear friends. It may be 60 degrees, but we are not interested in that because this minus this will be 0. So the correct answer for this problem is option A. A is the correct answer. Very good, Alok Pandey. Next one, potential function is given. See, this particular terminology is related to civil engineers, my dear friends, but we have a complex function fz is equal to u plus iv. This is called real part of fz and this is called imaginary part of fz. So in this, what you call u, in some particular application this u will be like phi, which is like potential function, and psi, there instead of uv they are using phi and psi, my dear friends, nothing more than that. It depends on a particular application. I think in fluid mechanics they use this particular notation. Am I clear? So they use phi here, which is called potential function, I times v, which is called stream function. Now in whenever we have a complex function, okay, and if it is an analytic function, if that particular function is analytic function, then definitely if u is given, that is real part is given, you can find imaginary part. If imaginary part is given, we can find real part, or if any one part is given, we can find total function, my dear friends. You can find total function, my dear friends. Okay. So obviously when it is potential and it is stream function, this phi plus I psi will be analytic function, sir. This is analytic function. Because it is analytic function and he given phi value, he is asking you to find psi value, my dear friends. See, if you are confused with phi and psi, you can just use u and v, sir. U is given, you have to find v. U is given, we have to find v, my dear friend. After finding the answer, that v you call it as psi, so that you will not have any confusion, my dear friends. Okay. So here u is given, which is x square minus y square. Okay. Find partial derivative of u with respect to x, that is 2x, and partial derivative of u with respect to y, that is 2y. Because the function is analytic, we have CR equations. So by Cauchy-Riemann equations, what happens here is ux will be equal to vy and uy will be equal to minus vx. Therefore ux will be equal to vy and uy will be equal to minus vx, my dear friends. Therefore we know what is vx, which is 2y, and what is vy, that is ux, yani 2x. There are multiple ways of handling this. I will give you one method. See, whenever you have partial derivative of v with respect to x and partial derivative of v with respect to y, and if you want to find v, actually dv is given by vx dx plus vy dy, my dear friends. And if you want to find v, the method for this is integral vx dx, and here we integrate by treating y as constant, plus integral vy dy. Here we integrate only terms not containing x. We integrate only the terms not containing x plus constant of integration. This is the method for solving this problem, my dear friends. So v will be equal to integral vx. Vx is 2y dx. Here y is constant, my dear friends. We have to treat y as constant and integrate, and integral vy is 2x dy and then plus c. But here terms not containing x. So the term which contain x is directly removed, my dear friends. So we don't integrate that at all. So what is the value of v, my dear friends? 2y, integral of dx is x. So it is 2xy plus constant of integration. So what is v? Here v is nothing but psi, that is stream function, my dear friends. So what is the value of psi, sir? 2xy, means option A. Is the idea clear? Any doubts? Please ask me if you have any doubts, my dear friends. If you have any doubts, please ask. So when real part is given, you can find imaginary part. If imaginary part is given, you can find real part. If either part is given, you can also find function, my dear friends, complex function. Okay, see, complex analysis part is very simple, sir. Okay, hardly what you have, this CR equations you should know, and generally what type of problem they'll give you. If they give real part, you have to find imaginary part. If imaginary part is given, you have to find real part. If either part is given, you have to find function z. That is a regular common problem which they ask under complex analysis, my dear friend, under complex differentiation. So the answer for this is 2xy, my dear friends. Actually, this also can be done by partial integration, my dear friend. This also can be done by partial integration. That is one more method. This is a regular method, my dear friends. Next problem. See, here he given z is x plus iy, I is equal to root minus y. Then what is derivative of z into z conjugate? See, z into z conjugate is nothing but mod z square, sir. Yani x square plus y square. So the given function fz is mod z square. Mod z square means what, sir? X square plus y square. Because imaginary part is not there, I just simply call it as I into 0. So here what is real part, sir? X square plus y square. And what is imaginary part? 0. So first you verify where CR equations are satisfied. See, if CR equations are not satisfied at those points, the function is not differentiable. Straightforward answer. So first identify the points where CR equations are satisfied. So where CR equations are satisfied, for that we need to find the partial derivatives. What is ux, sir? 2x. And what is uy? 2y. And what is vx? 0. And what is vy? 0. See, these fellows must be equal and these fellows must be minus of each other. These fellows must be, the reverse arrow means minus of each other. See, when ux will be equal to vy and when uy will be equal to minus vx happens, sir. If you want these two conditions to be satisfied, 2x must be equal to 0 and 2y must be equal to 0. That is the CR equations. These are called CR equations are satisfied. The CR equations are satisfied when, sir? When x is 0 and y is 0. So when x 0 and y 0, CR equations are satisfied. That is mod z square or z into z conjugate. The given function is the given function fz, which is equal to z into z conjugate, is differentiable only at z is equal to 0. And it is nowhere else differentiable, my dear friends. Nowhere else it is differentiable. So at this particular point, there is no chance of derivative for the function. So does not exist. So the derivative of mod z square exists only at z is equal to 0, nowhere else. So the answer for this problem is D, my dear friends. See, these are some very good bad functions we should remember, like mod z square, real z, imaginary z, okay, z conjugate. These are called very good bad functions. What are they? Very good bad functions which are nowhere analytic. Which are nowhere analytic. Okay, analyticity is very important criterion or concept one should know, my dear friends, if you want to understand complex analysis, because the entire story is based on the analyticity of the function. Now the function sin z by z cube at z is equal to 0, what type of singularity the function is having? What type of singularity the function is having at z is equal to 0? Can anyone try this problem, sir? Can anyone try this problem? At z is equal to 0, what type of singularity we are having? How many of you completed, those who are watching, a small question from my side. How many of you completed complete engineering mathematics and attending this class? Already, okay, completed in the sense already know it, kind of. See, there are many classes. See, for engineering mathematics, everywhere classes are happening. So somewhere or the other, you would have hearing these classes, my dear friends. Okay. Now look here. This is very common mistake. What people do is power of z is what they say it as pole of order 3. So most people say pole of order 3, which is a blunder, my dear friends. See, this becomes pole of order 3. See, what is singularity, sir? The singularity is z is equal to 0. Singularity is z is equal to 0. That is, denominator you have to equate it to 0. At z is equal to 0, if you substitute in the numerator, at z is equal to 0, the numerator, that is sin z is equal to 0. In this particular case, you cannot say power of z is order of the pole. You cannot say that, my dear friends. So for this, we have to use the series expansion of sin z by z cube to know the type of singularity. To know the type of singularity, we need to know the series expansion of that. So what is fz, sir? Fz is equal to sin z by z cube. Now write the expansion of sin z, sir. What is expansion of sin z? Z minus z cube by 3 factorial plus z power 5 by 5 factorial and so on. See, this particular class, hardly 3-4 problems are there. We are going to complete this, my dear friends. Hardly 3-4 because we are just solving this GATE PYQs, my dear friends. Because from tomorrow onwards, we are starting a very beautiful series called GATE Champion series, where concepts are discussed with problems. Okay. So important questions, around 500 plus important questions of each branch will be discussed. Okay, I will be taking mostly the computer science subjects like discrete mathematics and algorithms. Okay, so what is it? So when you simplify this, it is, hope you understand. So this class today is last, sir. This is completed now. In 10-15 minutes, we are going to close this. 1 by z square, 1 by 3 factorial plus z square by 5 factorial and so on. Now you have to tell me how many negative powers are there. How many negative powers are there? What is that, Vivek? Maths. See, actually tomorrow morning, anyhow, that C programming we are already completing, about to complete C programming, sir. See, this class is completed. Tomorrow morning, I am having the C programming, which is running from last, 20 plus days. 19th class, 2 more classes to complete C programming, sir. Tomorrow's morning session at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. we are going to discuss structures, my dear friends. So that C programming will be completed for that. See, if you want some of my classes under BYJU'S Exam Prep app, please download this BYJU'S Exam Prep app. In that we have this learn with video lessons for all the branches. Engineering mathematics lectures which were recorded by me are available. You can watch those engineering mathematics lectures. There we discuss, they are recorded, okay, unique recorded content, sir. We created, visualized content for you people. So the lectures are available, my dear friends. Am I clear? Next class, any mathematics next class, I do not know as of now. Next, we are going to start with this champion series, sir. Okay. Yeah. So now, how many negative powers are there? Our highest negative power is z power minus 2. So how many negative terms are there? That will tell you the order of the pole. Okay. Therefore, it is pole of order 2, my dear friends. See, for GATE Champion series, mathematics is, I do not know, maybe either some other faculty like Rakesh sir or me will be discussing, sir. Okay. As of now, I'll be taking 2 computer science subjects. Okay. The other subjects, okay, will let you know. So please subscribe to the channel. What you just need to do is, there is something called subscribe. Press that. Then there is a bell icon. Press that. And this is my Telegram group, my dear friends, CS_Sridhar. This is my Telegram group. If you join this particular Telegram group, all updates about my future YouTube classes and whatever classes I take in this particular PDF which I am discussing with you, this PDF will be made available, my dear friends. This PDF will be made available in this particular Telegram group. Am I clear? So this information I can give you. So all other details, okay, there are so many other Telegram groups which are given under this particular description. You can see there are so many Telegram groups. If you join the BYJU'S Exam Prep Telegram channel, all the class related information, all the help will be done in that Telegram groups, my dear friends. Because I can tell you what is my next class. See, right, as of now, there is one thing called C programming course is running, which is about to complete in 2 more days. Am I clear? Next, the next YouTube session which I am going to take is obviously this discrete mathematics for computer science. Am I clear? For mathematics, mostly that will be done towards the end, my dear friend. It will be informed to you. Okay, like that. Pole of order 2. So the answer for this is A. Now he is asking residues. Sir, I use limit. That limit formula also you can use it, sir. Limit formula is also fine. Okay, limit formula is also good. Limit you can use it, sir. See, first limit it happens. Limit will be what, sir? As it is 0 by 0 form you are going to get. So when you continue, it is cos z by z square, that tends to infinity. Okay, so that is not the perfect one. You multiply with z and apply the limit. Again you multiply with z square and apply the limit. Then z square in fz, when you apply the limit, you get constant value. That means it is pole of order 2. There is a limit method also, Balaji. Yes, you can do it. Yeah, that is one more thing. This is simple, na? Instead of applying limit directly, because sin z expansion everyone knows. By seeing it, we should say what is the answer, sir. Okay, that's why I use it. It is a better approach for this problem. You can apply limit method, sir. No problem. So, residues. Which of the following is residue? See, if you observe, what are the singularities, my dear friends? What are the singularities? The singularities of this particular function are equate denominator to 0, that is z is equal to 1 and z is equal to minus 2. And z is equal to 1 is simple pole, that is pole of order 1. Because the power is 1, like this. Z is equal to minus 2 is double pole, that is pole of order 2. Double pole yani pole of order 2. Is the idea clear, sir? Hope you understand, like that. Now let us find out residue at both the points. What is fz? Let me write the function, which is 9 by z minus 1 into z plus 2 whole square, my dear friends. Now let me find residue at both the points. Because 1 is a simple pole, apply residue formula at simple pole. Residue at 1, which is simply limit as z approaching 1, z minus 1 into fz. Fz is nothing but 9 by z minus 1 into z plus 2 whole square. So these fellows get cancelled, and when you apply the limit, it is 9 by 3 square, that is 1. But 1 is not in the option. So he is not asking you residue at 1, sir. He is asking residue at minus 2. So let us find residue at minus 2. It is double pole, sir. It is a double pole. We have to use the formula. See the residue formula at pole of order m. At pole of order m, the residue formula is given by limit as z approaching a, 1 by m minus 1 factorial into m minus 1th derivative of z minus a whole power m into fz. This is the formula, my dear friends. Okay, that is the formula. Because it is a double pole, m is equal to 2, you have to substitute. So one time differentiation will happen. Z is equal to minus 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 factorial, that is 1 only, derivative of z plus 2 whole square into 9 by z minus 1 into z plus 2 whole square. So this is the story. These to get cancelled. And what is derivative of that fellow? Limit as z approaching minus 2. Derivative of 1 by z minus 1 is minus 1 by z minus 1 whole square. So it is minus 9 by z minus 1 whole square, my dear friends. Just substitute z is equal to minus 2. It is minus 2 minus 1, which is minus 3 whole square. So it is minus 9 by minus 3 whole square is plus 9. Minus 9 by plus 9 is minus 1. Is it available? Yes. So what is the correct answer for this problem, sir? Minus 1 is the correct answer. Very good, Balaji. Super. Super. You are rocking, Balaji. Super. Perfect. That is answer. Now let us take one integration problem. Of course, we generally use Z, he is using S. Don't worry about it. In the semicircular contour D of radius 2, which is shown in this particular figure, he directly given. Of course, in GATE, they don't give you colorful images, sir. only here you get colorful images. Okay, I like colorful images, so I just use that. Then what is the value of this particular integral, my dear friends? What is the value of this particular integral? See, by residue theorem, we have the following result, my dear friends. The integral of this particular fellow over some domain 1 by s square minus 1 ds is given by 2 pi I into sum of residues at singularities inside the domain D. Sum of the singularities inside the domain D. So this is the story, my dear friends. So if you observe this particular problem, okay, this is the domain, sir. What are the singularities for this problem? First, let us understand this Fs, which is 1 by s square minus 1. What are the singularities, sir? The singularities are just equate denominator to 0, that is s square minus 1 is equal to 0, that is s is equal to plus minus 1. S is equal to plus minus 1. And if you observe, here it is 2j minus 2j, 1 is a singularity, minus 1 is a singularity. And clearly 1 is inside the domain and minus 1 is outside the domain. We are not interested about the singularities which are outside the domain. We are only interested in the singularities which are present inside the domain, my dear friends. So which singularity is present inside the domain? Plus 1. So S is equal to 1 is simple pole inside C. Simple pole inside the domain D. So I just need to find residue at s is equal to 1, my dear friends. So what is residue at s is equal to 1? Limit as s approaching 1, s minus 1 into fs. Fs means 1 by s square minus 1. This can be written as 1 by s minus 1 into s plus 1. So this can be written as 1 by s minus 1 into s plus 1, my dear friends. These two get cancelled. If you put s is equal to 1, you get 1 by 2. Because there is only one residue inside, by residue theorem, the integral of this fellow 1 by s square minus 1 ds would be simply 2 pi I into residues. Only one residue is there, no? That residue we have to put. That is 2 pi I into 1 by 2, my dear friends. 2 to get cancelled, you get pi into I. See, I am used to write I, my dear friends. I always write I. Later on, if wherever is required, I change I to j, my dear friends. You also can try that. Okay. So pi I is the answer, which is option A. Very good, Alok Pandey. Very good. So we'll take one more problem to conclude this GATE PYQ series. So this is the breaking problem for GATE PYQ series. GATE IITK PYQ series. Can you try this problem, sir? I'll give you some time, you try, then we'll solve it. The breaking problem. What are the singularities? The singularities are equate denominator to 0, that is by equating z square plus 1 to 0, you are going to get, which is z is equal to plus minus I. So once you have singularity, you have to check, and if you observe z minus mod z minus I by 2 is equal to 1. So mod, this is the circle, sir, mod z minus I by 2 is equal to 1. Circle with center at I by 2. Circle with center at I by 2 and radius equal to 1, my dear friends. And in this, if you consider, plus I will be inside this, plus I will be inside this, but minus I will be outside this, my dear friends. How to identify, sir? You can just consider z is equal to I is there, no? You consider in this. In mod z minus I by 2, this mod z minus I by 2 is there, no? In that put z is equal to I, that is mod I minus I by 2, that is mod I by 2 which is nothing but 1 by 2. Is this value less than the radius? Yes, then it is inside. Suppose if it is outside, that is if it is greater than 1, then it is outside. For example, if you consider mod z is equal to minus I, which is mod minus I minus I by 2, which is mod minus 3I by 2, which is nothing but 3 by 2 means greater than 1. So it is outside. See, even if you don't draw the diagram, by looking at this equation, we can check whether the given singularity is inside or outside, my dear friends. So obviously z is equal to I is simple pole. It is the simple pole inside the contour, my dear friends. Simple pole inside the given contour. So first we find residue at I, which is limit as z approaching I, z minus I into 1 by z square plus 1 is simply, of course you can use L'Hospital rule and get it, sir, or z square plus 1 is nothing but z minus I into z plus I. So these two get cancelled, you are going to get 1 by 2I, my dear friends. Therefore, by residue theorem, what is the answer for given problem, sir? The answer for given integral is 2 pi I into residue at I, which is nothing but 2 pi I into 1 by 2I, my dear friends. So the answer for this problem is pi. Answer for this problem is pi, which is option B. So we try to take up some interesting problems which were asked in IIT Kanpur. So what I generally identified here is mostly they are interested in straightforward questions. Am I clear? They want you to work the problems. Okay. Of course, not much logical things are possible here, but they are not very much interested in the logical things. Of course, if you observe, even these questions are simple questions only which were asked under complex analysis. Okay, they are not very much interested in, the detailed stories. Only one residue you hardly find. Even if you see any of previous GATE questions, you don't find the questions where you need to do, lot of residues and all. But ESC, please be careful, sir. If you are preparing for ESC, your work will be more. They are asking questions which are of a lengthy manner, means where you have to do lot of work. Generally for GATE, they never trouble you much, my dear friends. They just want to check whether you know all the results properly or not, logically you are able to apply the results or not. Like that they are going to verify, my dear friends. Okay, that's all about this GATE PYQ series, and from tomorrow, based on your branch, please do attend this GATE Champion series. Am I clear? You inform your friends, okay, so that they can get the benefit. So the idea is with problems, the concepts will be discussed. Some important questions are discussed, and for those who do not know the basic concepts also, through problems, the basic concepts will be discussed, and it is like, about 500 plus questions daily. Some problems will be given to you, some homework problems will be given to you. So those who already know a bit of the subjects, it's a very good series for revision purpose, my dear friends. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, so this is about the GATE PYQ series, my dear friends. Of course, sorry for this name, I have not changed this. It is actually differential equations, vector calculus, and what is the other one? Complex analysis. Thank you, Alak Pandey. Please download this BYJU'S Exam Prep app. In that, you can see this learn with video lessons. You can find all my engineering mathematics lectures in detailed manner, my dear friends. I solved many questions on each topic in a very, very detailed manner, my dear friends. All possible PYQs were solved in that. All possible variants were discussed in that. So you'll enjoy that video lectures, my dear friends, because many people were involved. Many people were involved in creating the PPTs, verifying that sound checks and all. So it's a first of its kind recorded GATE content we created. Okay, so those who want the classes ready, they are available under BYJU'S Exam Prep, sir. At least 10 to 20% lectures you can watch for free, my dear friends. So you can take your important or interesting topic and go through those videos. Not only me, there are, for each branch there are eminent faculty who taken these GATE classes, my dear friends, or the recorded content were created. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for enjoying my class, and please subscribe to the channel, and please join my Telegram group CS_Sridhar. Don't feel bad if it is serious. Am I clear? Thank you, sir. This is my group. Okay, thank you very much.